to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It'll be the defending NBA champion, Golden State Warriors, with another miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour. Warriors the rebound. Durant against Pippen. And then Durant with the dunk.
Man, what persistence on the glass. Durant excels at staying after misses, using all that length and height.
Durant with the steal. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So Rodman no good. The Warriors leading. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Thompson uses quick recognition and a natural feel for the game to beat people up in transition.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago for Rodman. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Pippen. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Ron Harper. Here's Looney. Floats it up for Iguodala. And it's Iguodala with the jam.
And still showing prime-time explosiveness at the rim.
Now, here's Kerr.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Passes it to Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, reading the defense, knowing exactly what's needed at each moment. That's one of Jordan's unsung talents.
Longley's checked in for Wennington. Rodman comes in for Tony Kukoc. Pippen's checked in for Michael Jordan. And it's Harper in for Kerr. Rebounded by Rodman. Here's Bushler, guarded by Kerr. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some...
Though, still should have went for something better than that.
Ball's not loose. On its way from Curry for two. Good, and it's shot clock. Here's Rodman. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The free throw drops for Rodman. And the Bulls lead by 2.
And Harper brings a lot of physicality to the table. Also solid at cutting the D apart with his passing.
Here's Curry. Money from the wing. Curry's got 10 points. Chicago calls timeout.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They only had a couple rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, they had a 4-point deficit. In the second quarter, they erased what had been a fairly big deficit at one point, and now here they are sitting on a 1-point halftime lead. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
I was super impressed with their shot selection. I think that was part of the strategy coming in. They wanted to be patient with the basketball, move it around, and get high percentage looks. Obviously, that's going to be big.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
The second half is gut check time for the defense. Allowing over 60% shooting is weak sauce. Weak barbecue sauce, weak Butterfinger sauce, weak sauce, period. The coach needs a light fire under these guys. If you don't want to do it, I'll do it, Ernie.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
Answer for him, a scoring machine here in that first half.
Well, he's a tricky cover. He does a good job of sensing the defense, making the right move at the right time.
all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Bulls. We've got Longley. Pippen is out there with Rodman. Then there's Harper, and it's Jordan in at the 2 spot. For Chicago, they have made their own. Rodman's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And you know how that play's going to end. Jordan in the air, adjusting effortlessly.
And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Shot clock at 6. Harper with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That's it. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And Cousins throws it down.
And you can't leave someone open around Durant. He keeps his eyes up, makes a play for his teammate.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get Iguodala with the steal.
Oh, that's a tough pass to make there. He had a very narrow gap to squeeze it through and just couldn't get it done.
Oh, and with the fast eyes, Iguodala finding the open man.
An exciting neck-and-neck game. Warriors lead by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision-making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Curry has it in the corner. Livingston kicks it to Looney. Outside Curry. Bangs home the trifecta. And now it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
And it's Jordan with the jam.
And so far, this has got that feel of a game that could be back and forth all the way.
Yeah, at some point, though, you might expect one team to go on a run, but this could come down to the wire.
Curry looking around. To the wing on the left. 5 to shoot. Cousins finds Curry. And another 3 for Golden State. And stolen by Cousins. Here's Curry. Rodman with the block.
I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Steph Curry.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against Golden State.
And the defining trait of the...
This is to Iguodala. Second shot opportunity. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Wow, the balance and core strength of Iguodala built for the and one.
Bulls trailed by 8. Here's Pippen, and Pippen slams it. And it's the Warriors on the break. And then Jerebko with the dunk.
And that just may put the finishing touch on this one. Not at all a time to get sloppy with the ball.
Jerebko's gone 4 for 4 from the field. Perfect so far. Pass to Longley. Jordan up top. Traps in the tray.
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, to more Jordan wants the ball.
And it's Cook missing. It's a race against time as they look to make a run here.
Yeah, the clock is definitely not on their side right now. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
The D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, because you're spread out. It can be difficult to control.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Kerr for three.
Not the more confidence Curry seems to have.
Long range from the inbound, but they get it back. The kick out to Williams from outside the arc. Nails the triple.
There's too much space to give him out there in the perimeter. They got to close out.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
He wants the ball. They want him to have the ball. And as usual, he comes through in the clutch.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They trail by 4. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what they draw up to get this quick shot.
Well, do you go with your rhythm? You have to decide, do you run something new, something that's been working, something they haven't seen? Look at this. I like this team basketball, keeping the ball moving until they find the right shot.
And that's an intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
It's hard to believe that some teams passed on Curry in the 2009 draft. I mean, this guy, he has a winner's mentality.
Count it! Oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Another one. Man, he's just gotten into a great rhythm out there.
And part of this...
12 seconds left in the game. Goes up from the top of the key. Count it!
Well, he's been doing this since back in the day, since back in college. Curry's one of the most clutch performers we have, really, in any sport.
And Thompson sends it back. Rodman. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Oh, no. Don't tell me. He just didn't do that, did he? A critical point of the game. He makes just about the worst mistake possible.
Shot is good. But oh, it looks like this one might get reviewed. Very close on the release. And don't start the celebration just yet. They're going to have a second look at the replay monitor and see if it got in. This one's over if the original ruling of a basket stands. But we'll see. The officials have made their decision. The basket, as we thought, will count. It took a little while to check the replay, but they did, in fact, have it right. He got it off GA in time.
And even though they had it right the first time, it's always a smart move to double check. When it comes to the game-winning shot, you have got to go to replay.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that's gonna do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying